school. Okay. We gotta play this game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Hey, let's talk about a guy we'll be watching tonight. The Manimal, Kenneth Faried. Just a madman on the floor and is perhaps one of the most active players in the league.
That's right, Ernie. He's from the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. He plays with the heart of a lion in every aspect of the game. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Shout out to Brick City.
Brick City, wow, but closer is New York City to him. That's why he got that game, I think, Shaq.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Hart.
Free throw, 80. And I got 8. Like, what the fuck?
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke. And of course, Clark, the big devastating news, Kevin Durant out with an injury.
Yeah, well.
Hickson's checked in. Freaks checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Yeah, I thought they really tightened up at the end, guys. I mean, I think they were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. You got to go after wins. You can't try to hold on to them. You got to go get them.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morrow in at the 3 spot.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
Screen by Faried. Chandler inside the line. The putback, and Hickson throws it down.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Freak kicks to Ibaka. Freak with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
1:44 left here in the first quarter. Barton passes to Faried.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
A different look for Denver. Gallinari, he's checked in for Chandler. Foy comes in for Barton. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Moutier. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And Sloan kicks to Gallinari. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Freak. Gallinari covering. No coverage that time. 6 points for Freak.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Sloan dishes to Faried. Out to the wing. Screen by Faried. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari inside the three-point line, and it's Gallinari again missing. There's the dish to Singler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Singler's got his first bucket of the night.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. When the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Denver. Payne passes to Freak. Can't cash in from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hickson a screen. Here's Sloan. And another miss by Denver. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything.
Hard to imagine. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Nurkic. Faried comes in for Biyombo. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Moutier in for Donald Sloan. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Mitch McGary comes in for Serge Ibaka. Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Freak subbed in for Dion Waiters. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in a 2-guard. Enes Kanter is out there with McGary. Then it's Kyle Singler. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 19 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Chandler outside. He dishes it to 4. On the wing, Chandler. He's covered by Singler. Chandler against Singler. A floater. Chandler, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Lets it go from deep. They get a hand on it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Moutier kicks to Hickson. There's Foy with the 3. The shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys last season, and quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to.
Yeah, you know, these are two teams clearly on opposite ends of the continuum in this conference. I mean, this is a team they rightly feel they can beat every time they take the court with them.
And here's Moutier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Freak. Faried defending, and he gets it to go. 10 points for Freak.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left to play in the first half. Gallinari dishes to Foy. Here's Fareed. Sinks the 15-footer. Payne. The shot no good. And so that's the end of the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, up. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Thunder leading by 9. Going out the wings, it's Foy and Gallinari. Hickson is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Sloan in the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And a wide open look for Freak. Good on the triple.
Let's go.
Freak's got 13.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
They get it back, and the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also caught the body, so some free throws coming up right now. For Denver, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That misses, so he splits the free throws. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Sloan passes to Biyombo. Foy off the left rim and out. The Thunder leading by 13. Payne kicks to Freak. Singler outside. Shoots the 3. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Sloan kicks to Gallinari. 1:10 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Here's Freak.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Sloan's shot is off.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Payne dishes to Freak. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Nuggets trail by 13. Gallinari passes to Foy. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Hickson throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Payne kicks to Freak. Offline with his 3. Sloan got a hand on it, but they get it back.
Your Nuggets dancers!
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Another look for Denver. Biyombo is checked in for Nurkic. Hickson comes in for Fareed. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Moutier. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Freak's checked in for Dion Waiters. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Canner. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak. And it's Morrow in at the 3, the small forward. And it's blocked. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Freak. Baseline J on the way. Here's Cantor. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Westbrook.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Fareed, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dishes it to Morrow. He feeds it to Freak. To the paint. Nurkic with the steal.
Oh, I just fucked that well.
Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Cantor. Pass to Gallinari. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Freak. Basket good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by.
My salary's only $270. 220.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Sometimes when you're given the opportunity to show what you can do, a player really delivers in the clutch. That's what he did here tonight.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch sound, Ernie. I know it don't sound like a torch, but I know you feel the heat. I don't think the plan was for him to play as big as he did tonight. But once this kid hit the floor, it didn't take long for him to take over.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Let's see what batch you get now, boys. 2,000. Holy shit. That shit's starting to get higher. So if I max this out, my shit would literally only be 57 plus then 67, 67, 68, 69, 70, 73 three-pointer when it shit's all the way up. And fucking 80 mid-range. So that's 16. That's 14. Yeah, I probably should have done that earlier. Points. No, don't do that. Yes. Played like two. Played two. What the fuck is this fucking setup going on right here? I didn't know that's how you did that. Looks like we're playing another game and we about to try that. I just figured that out after all these fucking games of NBA I've ever played. I did not know that's what that thing was for. Break so many ankles. So that's how you stand. There you go. Why not let me do it anymore? Do I have to tap it twice down to do behind the back? Oh no. Move R between offhand and player's back and quickly release. I think I just found out. I don't know what his problem is anymore. I just don't want to do it. It's weird. Who the fuck is K. Perkins and why is it 40 points? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Please tell me this shit's balling. That is fast. What the fuck? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me, is this fucking splash attack right here? There's no way that this shit's gonna be balling like that. Anyway. One Utah game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave. Financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack of Shaq was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man Dick Vitale say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year, I'll tell you. But, you know, this guy Freak, because if you would have played in that era with Freak, I don't know, Shaq. This guy, you know, he left school early, but he is something unique, different. But I thought bringing his skills to the NBA was big because that helps refine your game a little bit. He's ready. This guy was ready, Shaq.
I have an announcement. You know why he plays so well?
Why?
I'm his father.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Guys, they split the season series, and you know, there's always randomness to this game, the unpredictability of it. You win some, you lose some, but they certainly want to impose their talent level tonight.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Ready to go? Ready to go?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And checking out Utah. For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And there's the pass to Houston. Lets it go with a 3. And the rejection by Ibaka. And a wide-open look for Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's Burke. The three. Here's Gobert. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Freak. Ooh. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Oh my god. How the fuck does this big ass nigga do that? Hold the fuck up. He pulled a motherfucking Kyrie Irving on this.
And a new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Now, Booker following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Wiles. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Now here's Freak. Burke covering. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any rhythm or flow in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Utah trailing here. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Thunder have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And that one's good. Free.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Lyles. They set the pick. And here's Burks. 4 on the clock. He dishes it to Booker. There's the triple. And he gets the bucket. Burks has got his second basket of the night. Payne. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Morrow in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown. Here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. Freak's checked in for Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Payne dishes to Freak. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. To shoot that poorly, you almost have to try to miss. Shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
Now here's Freak. Following the shot by Alec Burks. That's good. And the Thunder lead by 6.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And that one's good. Freak. And now an 8-point Thunder lead. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. Burke kicks to Burks. And stolen by Singler. And they're running. That's good from Payne on the assist by Singler.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
They're getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Good on both. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Payne with it. Dishes it to Freak for the 3. The shot misses. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
No. This game's all fucked. No. Man, does that look like look the balls inside me? Let's see.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
What a fucking ass.
OKC, make some noise for y'all.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Freak really making a difference here.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Jazz trail by 5. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Then it's Exum, and it's Houston at the 2 spot. Oklahoma City shooting has been just first. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 24 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Now here's Freak. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And it's Freak missing.
I'm gonna have to change that. I like it.
Here's Exum. 7 points in the game. Pass to Houston. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 5 assists in the game.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
And that one's good. Freak.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now the pass to Houston. The dish to Exum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. Feeds it to Favors. Offensive rebound. Gobert got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. For the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. 1:32 left in the third. Lyles passes to Burke. Here's Ingles. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Burke with it, working on Payne. Burke can't get it to go. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And that one's good. Freak.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Burke kicks to Ingles. Booker with it. McGarry on him. No good from Booker.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Payne dishes to Freak. Utah with the rebound. Ingles has got his 6th rebound on the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Payne. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Kicks it to Ingles. Pass to Booker. Now here's Burke. From deep 3-point range. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Morrow in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. So they take the lead. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Westbrook passes to Freak. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Now here's Burke. And that one's good by Favors.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Here's Freak. Here's Ibaka. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, over that last break, I listened to Utah's head coach address his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
To take the lead, and the basket by Morrow.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Houston. Another miss by Utah.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And the basket by Morrow.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Houston. Hits from the high post. He's got 22.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Cantor sets the pick for Freak. From 10 feet out, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Freak's got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
4 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. From the arc, it's rebounded by Derek Favors. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity.
No.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Now the Thunder with it. Now Westbrook. Down low. Here's Freak. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
He kicks it to Westbrook. Cantor dishes to Morrow. The tray.
No.
Off target from downtown. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here's Westbrook from the arc. No good. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside.
Shooting in the high 50s. You're being efficient with your shot selection. He played smart basketball tonight, really made each possession count. He was the difference maker.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
We're definitely changing that jump shot, bro. It's gotta go, like, right now. See if he got the skill to pay the bills. No, he does not have the skill to pay. What the fuck? Now does he have the skills to pay the bills? No, this guy can't hit it, but the other one can. Needs that though. Oh, he has this. Bro, this is like close range though. In all reality, this is where I'm gonna be shooting in the NBA game. This is smaller than the actual NBA thing, so I'd really be shooting freaking right here most of the time, at least right here.
Welcome to Live Practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning attribute upgrades and valuable boosts for your next game.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
What the fuck was that? What is happening, dude? What the hell was that shit? What is that? I released it. Just goes all the way across. Dude, the one that didn't do that.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go.
Better not do it again. It did it again! What is that? What is that? Oh, I'm way too far. Way too far. Oh my god. Nope, fucked up. Dude, what is that? It better not do that to me in a fucking game, dude.
Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
And now it doesn't. those are yeah, Westbrook's are really all the fucking amateurs. I'm gonna hit one back here today. He knocked it in for this count. So bad. Come on. Make one. I'm not gonna make one if I keep fucking going to the right side like that. Let's stay on that side. Come on. Somebody shot me. Come on. Come on. Please, F3. Why did you guys? I thought you were supposed to kill me. Give me about like 3 or 4. Just give me this. I'll tell you this. Oh, God, you fucking oh, God. Oh, my God. Come on. What is going on, dude? What happened? Oh. What is going on?